So let us take a new condition. I have 4 students and if someone picks A, that means I have to send him to room number 1. If someone picks B, then I have to send him to room number 2. If someone selects the student 3rd, then I have to send him to room number 3. And 4th, then I have to send him to room number 4th. So we can use if, else if condition lot more time. So what we have to do is take an input from a user about the student name, and if student name matches with all the 4 students available, then we need to print a certain roll number, else we need to say that invalid student name. Let us perform that. So all we have to start with is take an input that is student. Now once you take the input, you don't have to do anything since we need string as an input, since we are playing with student name now. And now what I have to do is I need to check all the student name. So suppose the first student name is Shubham, second one is John, third one is Shane, and fourth one is Johnny. So if std is equals to, so we are checking that the student name that is stored in std is equals to Shubham, then we are providing certain instruction. And now I need to check for student number 2. So what I can use is else, that can only add one condition. I need to check more conditions, so I can use else if, that is elif std, that is my second condition, and if this second condition is John, then I need to send him to room number 2. Now I also need to check out a third condition, so I need to go with else and add a new condition, that is if, and I have a fourth condition which is Johnny. So all that is done, but what if there is some else name, maybe Harish? So what I am going to do is I need to give a certain instruction to them. So I can add else, and that else would be, so now if I give you a brief, I am going to check. So if the student name is Shubham, I am proceeding with room number 1, and these all conditions would get skipped and I would just print this one. If this condition is not true, I am going to the second condition, check this out, and if this is true, I am going to print about room number 2. If this is also not true, I am going to the third condition, check this out. If this is true, then I am going to room number 3. If this is also not true, I am going to the fourth condition. If this is also not true, I am going to the else. So at any point of time, if any condition is true, I am going to skip other section. That means if any condition is true, then I am good to go, and let us run this one. I need to give student name, that is if I give Shubham, I have an instruction that proceed to room number 1. Let me try this out, and if I give Scott, oh, I got an error. If I try again, if I give Vinay, I got an error. That means if any of the condition is true, I am good to go and I need to skip all the other conditions. And all the if conditions are not true, then I am good to go with else condition. I hope you understand if, nested if else, logical part, and also else if, that is elif. And also remember that indentations are really important in Python, so you have to be careful. I hope you understand this lecture. Good to see we are growing. See you in the next lecture.